Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be finding out what happens if Arthur finishes the game with a horse that he has no relationship with that might be at a level 1 bonded rank. So in case you guys don't know, and obviously I'm sure you guys do, the horse is one of the biggest parts of Red Dead Redemption 2. Not only is it your travel companion, some would consider it Arthur's best friend, and in the final mission of the game in Red Dead Redemption, you actually have a special cutscene with your horse if you have achieved a high enough bonded rank. I'm not sure if it's level 2 or higher or if it's only 3 or 4. All I know is that my current horse right now, and we'll be doing some experiments, is a level 4 bonded horse. As you guys can see here, it is a white female Arabian named Ivory, and I have basically had her since chapter 2, so she is definitely level 4 bonded, the max that you can get in the game. And so once again, the big question that I wanted to test in this video today is what would happen if in that final mission, Arthur doesn't have a horse that he has a relationship with, like one that's brand new, straight out of the stable. So that's what we're going to test. Now, in order to do this, you actually need to save the game, or if you'd like to try this for yourself, you would need to save the game before the second to last mission called Our Best Selves. Now, in this mission, essentially, this is where you and Micah and John and Dutch, Cleet and Joe, Sadie, this is where you basically rob a army train that's carrying a bunch of payroll, and it kind of goes smoothly. However, you find out at the very end that something has gone very wrong.
Where's John? I tried.
He didn't make it. That patrol killed him. We had to run.
Come on, let's go before another patrol turns up.
Ha! Ha!
Abigail. I saved Jack. We hid, but they took Abigail.
Who did?
Agent Milton and his men took her to Van Horn to be put on a boat and tried for murder.
I am sorry to hear that.
We gotta let her go. John's, well, sorry, son. Without John, she's just bait. Got a bunch of money, Dutch. She's just a girl. They won't do nothing to her. But me and the boys know. Yep. We need to keep riding on this one, Dutch. You know it. Every man here knows
So we
it.
just gonna let the boy be made an orphan? It ain't like that.
What is it like? I wanna live, cowpoke. I still got the choice. Dutch, it's just a girl.
You're right. Micah, it pains me to say it, Arthur, but he's right.
Dutch!
Come on, boys.
Yeah!
That's that then. All them goddamn years.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go get her. You and me is all we need.
Miss Tilly. Here. Take this. You take this money, too. Take Jack, and you wait at Copperhead Landing for Abigail and Mrs. Adler.
Thank you, Arthur.
Just get out of here and go live your life. This is done.
All right, Arthur. I'll miss...
Nah, don't start with all that. Jack, come here. Be brave, son. I'm gonna go get your mama. Mrs. Adler. Ride with me.
Okay, so obviously that right there is like the big turning point of the game. This is where Arthur really realizes that Dutch and Micah, like, they don't care about their family, basically. And this is where Arthur and Sadie essentially split off and go on their own. And basically what they have to do is they have to go to Van Horn, and they basically need to rescue Abigail, and then Arthur essentially needs to rescue Sadie, who tries to go after Abigail and Agent Milton. So Arthur has to save the day, and once they've done that, they basically mount up on their horses and ride back to camp.
Yeah,
Arthur, there's no time.
there's time.
What happened to John? Where's John?
I don't know. I think...
Arthur.
He
What?
got killed or he got captured.
No.
I'm really sorry,
No!
Abigail. I was on the train and I didn't see it.
No!
Listen, we got Jack. He's safe. Mrs. Adler will take you to him. But, John, I want you to know this. He loved you. He loved you, and Jack, he did. He wasn't perfect, but he did. Now, you gotta go get that boy. Go on, get out of here.
Arthur, what are you doing?
I gotta go have a little chat before I get much sicker.
No, Arthur.
Don't you owe Arthur me. Neither of you two. Not now. You both know. I gotta go settle some things. For me, no one else. You go get that boy. There'll be time for sorrow later.
If you're headed back there, Arthur, take this. I don't need it anymore.
What's that?
There's a chest in them caves, in the back to the left, hidden under a wagon. Dutch's chest. It's all our money. I know John told you I knew where it was.
Abigail Roberts.
Always was a good thief.
That you was. Go on, get out of here.
So after that, this is Arthur's final ride. This is the last time that he will actually spend in sort of a peaceful moment on his horse. And I didn't initially notice any differences, as we'll get to in a little bit. But once you actually ride back to camp, you will have a cutscene where Arthur greets the rest of the gang and essentially calls them out for what they've done.
Abigail's safe. So's Jack. Where are they? There was Sadie at Copperhead Landing. Thank you, brother. I want you to not look back. Like I said.
So now it's up to Arthur and John to escape, and as they're escaping, they reach a cliffside where Arthur and John are basically shot off of their horse. And this is the special cutscene or moment that I'm talking about.
Come on, Arthur! Come on, brother. Let's go. Give me a second. Come on. Push, Arthur. Thank you. Arthur! Come on, Arthur. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so as you guys saw there, Arthur goes out of his way to comfort his dying horse. Like, they are getting shot at by their old gang, by Pinkertons, and Arthur takes the time to comfort his horse in his final moment. I thought that was really, really cool. And that prompted me to try and find out, well, would Arthur do that with a horse that he really did not have a relationship with, or that might have been brand new? So once again, what I did is I went back on my save, which I had to do before the mission, Our Best Self. And what I did was I purchased a horse straight from the stable. So I wanted to get another Arabian just to keep things on the same, level. I wanted to make sure, if I bought a Turkoman that it wouldn't have a different reaction. I didn't think it would be the case, but I wanted to keep the same type of horse. So I bought this black Arabian horse, named him Onyx. And you guys can see there that we have only a level 1 bonded rank. So it's going to take a while before we get up to level 2, 3, and 4. Certainly not enough before we reach the final mission of the game. But let's flash forward to Arthur's final ride. There's no difference right here. And that, of course, leads us once again to the exact same scene where we basically approach the gang. And the exact same shootout will commence where John and Arthur basically have to escape. Except this time, this is what happens when Arthur and John are shot off their horse.
Come on, Arthur. Yeah, let's go. Well, what about the money? Abigail gave me the key. I head down there, I'm dead in 5 minutes. I got a family. That's more important. Maybe you're right, but... you want the money? You head down. I gotta go to my family.
Okay, so as you guys saw there was no interaction with his horse. Rockstar essentially just skipped over that part of the cutscene. Very interesting. I'm surprised there was actually no variation of that. That maybe he just didn't give the horse a pat or something like that. But maybe it wasn't as, compassionate, or it wasn't as, emotional like we saw in the first interaction. So that is incredibly interesting. And this is the first time I had experienced this version without the sort of special horse cutscene interaction, because I have only beaten the game once, and I did that with my level 4 bonded horse. And so when I went back and did that this time, I went out of my way to get rid of my horse that I had developed a relationship with. So that is really cool. It shows you the level of detail that Rockstar obviously put into this game, and all the little details that they focused on, especially for the ending. But anyways, that is what happens if Arthur finishes the game with a horse that he really doesn't know that has a level 1 bonded rank. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. If you finished the game with a horse that had, level 2 or 3, was it different from what we saw in this video today? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.